Where's the other one?
For me, always thought this is a very special occasion. I was waiting impatiently for the return of our Rosh Chodesh, for his holiday. Well deserved holiday, but because he brings to Hashem always the simcha into the world. And I was anxiously waiting for the return of our Rosh Chodesh, anxiously. So the night is, can't see a thing I've written, but it's because it's that important anyway.
All the nice.
This big center has got something which is basically disturbing, and which is very difficult to understand. And that is Torah. And I'm going to speak a little bit about the Torah. When I say it's difficult to understand, I'm going to say something which I wouldn't say if I didn't dare say. If I didn't have the Askuma of the three Kushnesky to put up what you say. It seems that it's difficult to understand, and it was difficult for Chazal to understand it as well. Because it's something which basically makes no sense. And that is the explanation of the restrictive way in how Ben Sora is interpreted by Chazal. They limited it to such an extent that they said the warriors, it never happened. They limited it by saying Ben Roy Bas, which there's no particular reason to say that. They said they limited it by saying,
3 months.
What's 3 months?
The whole time span is 3 months.
Yeah, okay, but there's no limitation. There's no limitation. But the limitations have said so far that they say it really never happen. It would never occur. And my suggestion is that you will find that where Chazal understood something, al-Halucha, for example, I had some light on the tell you the examples are, but I remember, but Mishnah doesn't matter about it. is a difference in, it kind of disturbs me. It was my light and my eyes, it's worse than no light. I thank you for trying to help me. Words behind her.
They just said they like the way you thanked your wife.
You
just made a statement.
You take me to be stupid?
No, with stupid ones.
I've said it this gathering before. I mean, listen to your wife, absolutely. Yeah. Well, there's no, it's a choice. I think that's what the wife says, and you then have to advise.
Yeah.
So, much of a choice there. But let's get back to the subject. I'm going to suggest that, and try to show that where Chazal understood what the Torah says, clearly they understood it, they interpreted it widely. For example, right? I mean, that was then applied, I think I got somewhere a note. Yes, so the devil is in the Meshel. They extended it. Sifru says, if the evil is in Meshel, if they sue Beduva, Eitze altitid loy eitze she'ene hagune loy altoyma loy, etc. She says, don't give your friend ignorance admission. Don't get a bad answer. You're over. It's right because it's rightly understood, and the Chazal interpreted it rightly because it's clearly understood. Oh, that's great. B'dayin shelo yusef udo kosher yayin benuza. Eva v'nachal ben Noach, but lo levdei eva lo shete mesher. Agbu my could. She saw Ben. They saw Ben hitting the Dai Hagudai. He said, "Hi, Gabra Shamta." He put it immediately in the Chayra. They go over, the Evaluation Measure. Don't know how good a grown up child, don't hit him. Shema David Mohammed, that would be a Bershel. There's a wide interpretation. Now compare this with what they said in the case of Mitzvah Moira. Ben below bus. Tanya said the dinner should take bus really as commit so miles out the Esla. There it exists a course of Ben below bus. That's an interpretation, but it's a restrictive interpretation. So there's no reason to differentiate between the daughter and the son. Yeah. But they said it doesn't apply to a bus. The Mishnah says, "Bevadai sheminadin ruya hoya shehabas tidin geben tzora moira." However, b'sheyesh b'ketzas tav lechalik, the bus in dark alam shebachil, etc. Leute haben sie Maspig, die kriegen sie bewendet, als wir haben gesehen, aus der Kurse. Mit der Schwule, das ist ein Lechem-Mischne talking, mit der Schwule war da ein ruhiger Ansatz, wir können Kurse bejahen, ja, und es ist ja gesehen von der Torah. But the principle of eine Chedusha, that is a principle in ganz Shas. That when something is unusual, it's called a chiddush. And what's unusual is against
logic.
It's against
logic.
He doesn't use the word logic. I've got the quote here. Yeah. So where Chazal understood, that's more or less what you have to say, understood the halacha. Clearly, they understood what the Torah is saying here. They interpreted it widely. Like next was all many other things were in here. Yeah. And here the restriction of Yehuda, I'm immer Schubel over the call of a mother of the last mention of Torah. My time, yeah. The overcrow, and then it's a mere Bekoleno. He says, Yiddish in appearance. So they felt that they had no right to extend it because they didn't have the understanding of why the Torah gives us the Torah. And so they felt they had no right to extend it. As I say, I wouldn't myself say something like Chazal didn't understand it, but I've got the Askumah who speak Kushadevsky.
It's so much true that the end
other readers of what I've written this published in some writings, and they took they took no objections. I wouldn't publish my Torah without showing it to a Talmud Chacham. I'm far removed from Hamedrash. Except that there were also Shulam. Well, they said me, I had was an idiot. There was a Machloikes that I'm always a student, he said, Tamid al-Hum Shulam Ba'olam, ha 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 ha, and laughed at it. I don't think there's any reason to laugh at it. If you're not Marvin Shulam Ba'olam, it's finished, Katamon, finished. Bullshit shot. That's just Katamon. So here you get a narrow interpretation, and the narrow interpretation is a result that of a law which Chazal did not, which was a chiddush. And the chiddush is defined. What's it by a chiddush, we say ein loch boy, ein chiddush. And the chiddush is defined by various shoyden. But the gist of the idea is that it goes against the general trend of the Torah. It goes against the general trend of the Torah. This has a chiddush. And this goes against the general trend of the Torah. So this chiddush is everywhere. You have to treat it as the Rambam says with great respect, but you don't extend it. You treat it with respect, and you don't extend it. Whereas now that's something very important to notice. Whereas in the Torah, where something is clear, the halacha is clear, Chazal would extend it in every way, yes. Yeah, like I said, the word I want to say, the national Yosef with the cost of Yaya the loser, Kapit Loiva, but if the Ibn is in mission, right, right interpretation. Whereas here we get a very narrow interpretation because Chazal obviously. The Rambam says in the place that I've got the note here, so I don't want to say the memory. But memory is just, it's a Me'ila, end of Me'ila. It says, Rambam says, you have to still treat it with respect. You have to treat it with respect. If you don't understand it, that remains true. But you don't extend it, and that will explain the ideas behind the interpretation of Chazal, where it is something which Chazal understood clearly what we're after, so they extended it. They extended it to other things, similar things. This is what you want to do. Here, they limited it. And they limited it to such an extent that something says, you don't want me to say the same thing twice or three times.
You want to have Ma'ariv now?
How is it, sir?
You want to have Ma'ariv?
Can we done now? No.
Menachem says in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so the Rosh Toilets will be able to support.
Shkoya.
Oh dear.
Shkoya.
Acceptable, what I said. And it's very interesting.
Shkoya.
Other people? I can't say it. I don't know how many things. You stay? You stay? You stay tomorrow? Sure.
Here on the Zoom.
Yes.
The Zoom over here on the screen.
Yeah, I see it.
What you're saying, Shkoyach.
I see your body.
You
I
saying
give Skoyach. I give Nacht.
Shia?
Good Shabbos.
Koltu.
Shkoyach.
Koltu Skoyach. Tadalba.
I'm not supposed to stand.
And the biggest chiddush is that they limited it ad kedei kach that there was nothing left of the halacha. That's ein chavayla kedusha. You limit and limit till you get to the most purest, the purest pasuk. Here, after limiting the pasuk, after limiting, they came to it's unbelievable chiddush. That means they couldn't extend it beyond what was written, and what written didn't make sense, and therefore,
Shkoyach. Shkoyach in Shabbos, I can't stay for my rib.
And
Shulam, did you get a plate? Can I make you a plate?
Tulip?
Ja, mit ein bisschen Fleisch.
She hasn't got any children. My wife.
Shabbos?
Yeah.
So she has.
She makes her own children.
Yeah. With
Done
Shabbos.
now?
Yeah.
I guess you haven't got time to stay.
I don't have time to stay for mine, but there's a minion.
There's a
There's a
minute.
minion without me, yeah. Danny, you have a minion without me, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. How are you? I'm not coming near, I promise you. Excellent, Roger, thank you. So, I remember you telling it to me when we learned Ben Zera. You told me we learned Ben Zera. And it's the only way to understand it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.